So, did you hear about those missing office supplies?
Missing office supplies? What?
It's a green screen in an office. Just go with it.
Okay. Yeah, what about those supplies?
Yeah, I heard it was Sally from accounting.
Oh, paper clips? Pens?
Possibly. A little bit of everything.
Oh.
You know, she's a big old cubicle raider. Hey! Cubicle Raiders is the ultimate form of office combat. Well, sort of. In Cubicle Raiders, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the most seniority points, so at the end of the game, you receive a promotion and your opponents do not. To receive these points, you must trade office supplies for those points. And how do you get office supplies? Well, you steal them from people's desks. So to start off the game, each player is going to choose what team they want to be on. We have the green team, the blue team, along with the red team and the yellow team. So you're going to pick whichever color you want. You're going to grab all of their tokens that are associated with them. You're going to take your worker meeple and place it into the break room at your team's table. And then you're going to take all of your cubes and place them on all of the zeros of all of the supply tracks. Once you have done that, every player is going to draw a random manager from this manager deck, and this will be the manager that they are playing and trying to get a promotion for. So the green player is going to be playing as Lisa, and Lisa's special ability is she can trade in one tape for one seniority point. And the other player is going to be playing as Jonathan. And Jonathan's special ability, when searching for markers, you find 2 instead of 1. So you'll just place that below your board right there. And according to the rules, whoever is the oldest player, they get to go first. So whoever has the most seniority in your table gets to go ahead and take the first turn. Well, the first thing you have to do is we have to go ahead and set everything up. So it's called readying the break room. So the first thing we do is we go to this departments deck here, and we're going to take the top card and we're going to flip it over and place it into this department section. I'm just going to show you right here so you can see what it has all on there. It's obviously going to tell you what this department wants in exchange for seniority points. So they want paper clips, sticky notes, pens, and staples. This is also going to tell you how many desks are available to scavenge from and how many breaks are available during this turn. So we're going to have 5 breaks and 5 desks. So you're going to go ahead and place the break token on the number of breaks. And today is Monday, so we're going to start off on Monday. If it was the next day of the week, you just move that down. Then you're going to pull from this desk deck and put out the number of desks that say right on that tile right there. So we're going to need 5 desks. 4 and 5. We'll just zoom up here and zoom in a little bit so that way you can see all those desks. And then you're going to go to the recruits here and you're going to put out 3 recruits. It doesn't matter how many breaks or how many desks are out. You just always put out 3 recruits. And these are the recruits that are hanging out in the break room that you can possibly try to get on your team, and then you can use their special abilities. And each type of recruit has a different ability. So for example, we have an intern, we have Aiden here. And if you want to recruit Aiden, it's going to cost you 5 seniority points. So if you do go ahead and recruit Aiden, on a drawer with multiple supplies, you may choose a second supply, and then you're going to roll the 50-50 die to search. So that would be this die right here. So if you do roll that, you have the 50-50 chance of getting that extra supply if you have an intern on your side. Then we have Maria here from Sales. She costs 8 to get onto your team, and you may trade supplies from anywhere for a free action. And that is actually a pretty cool ability, because normally you have to be in the break room to trade supplies. With this, you can be on one of the desk drawers and go ahead and trade for a free action. It doesn't take one of your actions to do that. And then we have Jenny, the Executive Administrator. She will cost you 7, and once per break, you can copy a normal action another player takes immediately. So let's just say the green player had Jenny on their team, and the blue player took an action. With having Jenny on their team, they can immediately copy that action and do that same action immediately, even if they've already taken their turn and they have no more actions left. So now that is all set up, we'll go ahead and start the turns. Let's just say green is the oldest player here, so green is going to take their very first turn. So on your turn, you get 2 actions. You can search, you can trade, or you can recruit. So obviously we have no supplies on our sheets right now, so we need to start gaining supplies. And remembering that with that right now, anything we can trade on this round is going to be paper clips, the sticky notes, pens, and staples. So looking over here, there are a different selection of drawers that we can choose from. And if you look at the very top of each of the sheets that you have, it tells you what the trade ratio is. So if you trade in paper clips or staples, they trade in at 3 to 1. So every 3 paper clips you have, you're going to get 1 point. Where pencils, tape, and markers trade in at 2 to 1, and pens and sticky notes trade in at a 1 to 1 ratio. Now, the better the ratio, the less frequent those items are available to you. So that's why they're highly sought after. So that's something that we might want to look for. So we do want the sticky notes, we want pens as well. So let's see what we can find here. Well, in this first drawer over here, we have a lot of pens available. So let's see if we can try to get some pens. So the green player is going to go ahead and take the search action. They're going to move their meeple to a drawer of their choice, and they're going to declare what they're searching for. So on this, we can search for pens or markers, but we want pens right now, so we're going to go ahead and search for a pen. To go ahead and search, you're going to roll this die right here. Now it has many sides with a thumbs up, meaning, yeah, you found that thing. There's also a side that says, oh, nope, you didn't find that thing. There's the fantastic side that says, oh, hey, you found twice as many of that thing. And then there's the unfortunate broken drawer. So if you draw this, you end up breaking that drawer and you have to move off of that. So let's go ahead and roll and see what we get. Where can I roll where you can see it? Right here. So, oh, nope, didn't find a pen there. So that was my 1 action. Now if I want to search again, I do have to move to a different drawer. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to move on down here to this drawer that has a pencil and a pen in it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to search again for a pen. So we're going to roll the die here, and boom, we got that 2 times. That is fantastic. So I'm just going to zip down here to my sheet here, and you look at the pen track, and the pen track is going to go up by 2. So showing that I have 2 pens now in my possession. That was my 2 actions. So now the blue player is going to go ahead and take their actions. So the blue player is going to come, they're actually going to go all the way up here, and they're going to try to get some sticky notes. So they're going to go to that drawer right there and see if they can obtain some sticky notes by rifling through whosever drawer this is. So they roll the die, and success, they have found sticky notes. So they're going to move up 1 onto their sticky note track. Now, if for some reason we had rolled the broken drawer on the turn, so let's go ahead and search again, see if we end up rolling the broken drawer. Let's just go up here, And let's actually say that we actually did roll, boom, the broken drawer. So you will take one of these broken drawer tokens, place it on the drawer that you are on, and move your figure back to the break room. Because that'd be like you trying to jimmy the drawer open, and then you breaking off the handle and then running back to the break room and be like, oh, I don't know what happened. I didn't do it. I don't know what happened there. Now, a single broken drawer isn't really a bad thing. But if there's ever a desk with half or more of the drawers broken, then that drawer gets flipped over, the whole desk gets flipped over, and that is unusable for the rest of the round. If there are ever 2 drawers flipped over, that immediately ends the day and you don't get to have any more breaks. So, let's just say that was how we were. At the end of that round, so both players have taken their turn, so that break is over. You move down 1 break towards the last break of the day. And you will continue searching and trying to find stuff. So let's just say I was able to find some more pens. I grabbed some post-it notes, and yeah, I was able to find some staples. So let's just say I had all of that into my inventory as the green player. Well, one of the actions I can do on my turn is I can go ahead and trade. So I would move my meeple into the break room, place them on my table, and I go ahead and trade in 1 good for an action. So I'm going to trade in my pens right now because according to my sheet here, I have 4 pens. So if I trade in 4 pens, 1, 2, 3, 4, I go ahead and collect 4 seniority points. So I'll place those right into my stash. And then if I had an action left, I could go ahead and trade in something else. I could trade in post-it notes, or I could trade in these paper clips. Let's just say I wanted to go ahead and trade in the paper clips. So they trade in 3 to 1. I have 3 of them. So with 3 of them, I'm going to gain 1 more seniority point. If you wanted to, you can try to recruit one of these recruits that are there. So let's just say on my next turn, I wanted to go ahead and recruit Aiden because he has a pretty cool ability. So I will go ahead and place him down there, and I will go ahead and spend my 5 seniority points for getting him. Now, you may ask, why would you want to spend seniority points if that's what you need to win the game? Well, everybody that you hire, they are worth half that many victory points at the end of the game, so you're not losing a whole lot. He's going to be worth 2.5 rounded down, so he's going to be worth 2 at the end of the game. So you can try to get his ability, because some have some pretty awesome abilities, especially ones that allow you to do actions as a free action, so you don't have to spend that time doing it, wasting one of your 2 actions. But you will continue on going through every break of the day, and you're going to go Monday through Friday, and once the last break on Friday is done, or if 2 drawers break on Friday, that will end the game. Whoever has the most seniority points is the winner of the game.
Punchboard Media,
where we all
bring something to the table.
Pull up a chair at punchboardmedia.com.
So that was Cubicle Raiders. This is a really fun and cute game, especially if you play with people who work in an office environment. It is a little bit of the office politics, and you're like, yeah, you know, I did steal those sticky notes from so-and-so's desk because I didn't have any more, but I replaced them the next day. Don't worry about that. It is a very interesting theme and a unique theme, something I haven't really seen in games, and something that I really enjoyed when I was playing this game. So, rolling the die and having, you know, broken drawers, I seem to roll that broken drawer a lot more than I should, but I think that's just how the dice are to me. But if this looks like something that you would enjoy, down below I have a link for their Kickstarter that is going on right now. So you can definitely check that out and see if it's something that you would enjoy. And thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and help support Cloak and Meeple. On my next screen, you'll see a link to my Patreon where you can go ahead and check that out and support Cloak and Meeple in that way. Or you can just subscribe on that next screen. I would greatly appreciate if you would do that. Down below, you can click on that bell to be notified whenever there's a brand new video. And also, if you like this video, down below, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And thanks for watching.